So today I'm going to share with you how we can use the power of words, the power of our commands to create our reality. Yes, words are not just random, they are powerful tools for us. Words are not just sounds, they are commands to ourselves and to the universe. Your words are programming your reality, and most people don't know this. Everything you are experiencing right now was spoken into existence, whether you know it or not. Because whatever it is that we send out, everything returns. Words are frequencies, are energies, vibrations. So whatever we send out, they're returning to us all the time. So if I'm using words that are creating my limiting experiences in this existence right now, in this human world, in this physical world, then somewhere I have been sending out those frequencies for them to return to me. But until we become aware, yes, it is about awareness. Until we become aware, we cannot make this transition from the automatic creation of our reality to intentionally create the reality that we desire. So it is all about awareness. Years ago, I wasn't aware too. The words that I was using, how they were creating my reality, how they were contributing to the aspects of my life that I did not want. Until I became aware. 16 years ago, I had my first spiritual awakening and I became aware. And so following that, as I went on in my journey, I realized how powerful words are, and I started to make the changes in my life to change my reality. There are many words that we casually use regularly, such as hate, for example. I've heard even young children use that. Oh, I hate this color, or I hate this food. People use it often. I hate this music. I hate this dress. And we don't think about it, that when we're using this word, what is happening and how we are creating more experiences for that hate to return. But what we are is what we vibrate. So if I'm using the word hate constantly, and if I'm creating episodes, events in my life where I feel the need to use the word hate, then I am vibrating that hate in my frequency, in my body, in my energy system all the time, or most of the time. And many people are not aware of this. So it is about awareness, that once we bring the awareness that if I have so many experiences in my life where I'm using the words such as I am angry, I'm furious, and people use this all the time. Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, this is infuriating. People use words without thinking, without awareness that what it is doing. So when we're using the word anger, frustration, I'm annoyed, I'm furious, we are creating more of that, because that's what I'm sending out and that's what's returning. So life will bring us experiences for us to express those words. But it is not just about expressing those words. It's not just about saying. The words that we often use, if we're using words such as love, such as joy, such as gratitude, most of the time, then that's our frequency, and we are vibrating that, and that's what we're sending out, and that's what returns. And so the body feels good because these frequencies are beneficial for the human body. Joy, love, gratitude, compassion, they're all healing words. But when we're using words such as hate, such as anger, such as sadness, such as frustration, such as grief, such as these lower frequencies, which are all part of our human existence, yes, nothing bad about them. But when we use them constantly or consistently without our awareness, and we are creating more of those events that bring us, for us to be able to want to express those words again, that I'm sad, that I'm in this place of anger all the time, I'm furious all the time, and people are always doing things to me, and we blame people. But it isn't the people, it is our own frequency that is bringing those people for us to create those words within ourselves, which means we are creating that vibration within ourselves. So I remain in anger, I remain in hatred, I remain in tiredness, fatigue, and many people say this as well. I am tired is a word that is a phrase that is used regularly without even thinking. Most people say that, oh, I'm tired, oh, I'm fed up of this situation in my life. And when we use these words, I'm tired, even just casually, that most people do when they want to go to bed, and at the end of the day they say, I'm tired, and I'm fed up, when we feel that way in life, that things are going on where we want to change. But if we keep saying that I'm fed up and I'm tired of this in life, we are not really going to change, because that's what we are vibrating and that's what's coming back. So more tiredness and more instances of being fed up is being created as we speak. Life is difficult. Instead of difficult, we can change the words, because when we keep using the words such as difficult, then we're not going to be able to see the opportunity. We're not going to be able to move into the ease, because we're stuck in that difficulty. So there are so many words that we use casually without being aware of what it's doing to our lives and what it's creating. But when we bring our awareness, when we shift our awareness to the words, the constant words that we're using regularly, every day, what are you using? If you are saying, I am angry all the time, I'm furious, I am annoyed, if you're saying I am tired, if you're saying life is difficult, if you're saying I am fed up, all of these words, or if you're saying I cannot is another one that we often use and keep ourselves in the limiting mode. There's so many experiences that we want to bring into our lives, and we often say, oh, how nice it would be, I would like to do that, and then we end it with, but I cannot. So when we say I cannot, that's it. You're sealing it with a command, with your word, because your words are your commands. So you're sealing it with a command, saying that, oh, I would like to do this, but I cannot. And when we remain there, saying that all the time, and sometimes we're not even saying it outwardly, but it's there in the thoughts somewhere back there if we're not aware. So when we continue in that mode where we're saying I cannot, then we remain in the limited mode of I cannot. So today I'm going to share with you how we can use the power of words, the power of our commands, to create our reality. If there are any aspects of your life that you would like to change, bring your awareness to that aspect right now. Think of the whatever words that you use regularly. Let's say you get angry about a certain situation repeatedly. So if we react to something once in a while, it's random, you may not be able to use that pattern, and that's okay. Something happens randomly, that's fine. But the repeated patterns, so if you get angry about a certain situation regularly, if not every day, bring your awareness to that experience, to that event, to that person, to that situation. Bring your awareness and just change that phrase, just change that word, and say, okay, every day or regularly, I react to this person, I react to this situation in my life with anger. And I've been using the word, oh, I'm so furious, or I'm so angry, or I'm so annoyed. I'm learning today, I am learning to change these words. I don't have to react with anger, I don't have to use these words. I can ease myself into something gentler. And this is what it's about. It's about easing yourself into this change. The change may not happen suddenly one day. You may not be able to just flip it in one day. But you can learn to ease yourself into it daily by practicing it. Yes, you do need to practice it regularly. So every time you speak the words, oh, I'm so annoyed, or this is annoying, or this is infuriating, or this is making me so angry, immediately bring your awareness to that and give a big exhale through the mouth from your belly. This is, by doing this, you are releasing the need to speak out that word, and then you bring in some new words in order to replace the anger, in order to replace that annoyance. So you can stop. Just pause for a moment after you've given your exhale. Just pause for a moment and say, okay, I have been saying this for a long time now. I've been using the words that I've been using for a long time, and I'm learning to change these words now. I don't have to use the word anger. I don't have to use the word annoyance. So in the place of those words, I am now using these words. This may not be to my liking. Whatever is happening, whatever this person is saying may not be to my liking, but I can respond with gentleness, with kindness. So the response with gentleness and with kindness is not about the other person. It's about creating that gentleness and that kindness within oneself. So as you're speaking that, you are creating that gentleness within yourself. I am creating this gentleness within myself as I'm learning to respond with kindness, with gentleness. So you're easing yourself from anger, from annoyance, to kindness, to gentleness. Whatever is the situation, we don't have to react with anger. We don't need to react with anger. We don't need to speak the words such as I'm furious, I'm annoyed, whatever situation it is. Just take a moment to pause, do a big exhale, release it, and then say these words to yourself. I don't have to react with anger. I can respond with gentleness, with kindness. So this is one way you can bring the change in your life, to release that, to remove that anger from yourself. And you will notice that you no longer react with anger anymore. You don't respond the same situation that you used to respond with annoyance, with anger. You don't do that anymore. You're able to see the kindness and gentleness. You are able to create that within yourself. And you'll see that as you begin to do this, the person who used to annoy you will also begin to change, because you are acting, you are responding with kindness, with gentleness. That person will also become softer towards you, or that life situation which used to annoy you will start to ease itself out of your existence, simply because you have replaced that anger within yourself with kindness, with gentleness. So here's another example. If you have any experiences, any events, any situation in your life where you constantly use the word I hate, it may be very simple things such as I hate this food, or I hate this music, or I hate this, whatever that we use it for. Even those simple things. Or it may be serious matters of life where you are constantly using, oh, I hate this pain in my body. But when we're keeping ourselves in that hate towards that part of the body, then that symptom is going to remain. This is what happens when we keep sending hate unconsciously to that part of the body. So it may be very simple, unconscious, unimportant things that we use the word hate for, or important matters, serious matters, such as part of your body, symptoms in your body. But whatever it is, you can bring ease into your life by letting go of the word hate. And again, the same thing, let it go. Release it with a big exhale through the mouth from your belly, and speak to yourself. Speak out loud so that you can hear yourself, so that you can hear your own voice. Because remember, this is your command. I don't have to react with hate, but I can respond with love, with gentleness, with kindness, whatever it is. And so when you learn to practice this to yourself, whatever it is with your body, whether it's your body part, whether it's a symptom in the body, you can touch that body part. If it's a pain in your knee, whether it's a sensation in a certain part of your body, you can touch that body part and you can say, I don't have to react with hatred anymore. It's a music you don't like. I don't have to use the word I hate. It's a food you don't like. I don't have to use the word hate. Such a strong word for simple things. I don't like this music. Change it. I don't like this food. Stop eating it and eat something you like. It's as simple as that. And if the word hate arises within you just purely out of old habit, you bring your awareness to it. Take a moment to pause. Exhale, big exhale through the mouth. Release the need to use the word and then replace it with gentleness and say, I may not like it, but that's okay. I don't have to do this what I don't like anymore. So if it's music I don't like, I don't have to listen. I can just change it. If it's food I don't like, I don't have to eat it. And if I'm using the word hate for my body, for the body pain, I don't have to use such strong words. I'm replacing it with kindness, with gentleness for my body, patience for my body, gentle love for my body. And you place your hands on that body part and you allow that gentleness to come into your body. And as you practice this, you'll realize that the word hate has disappeared from your life. And another word you can replace is I cannot. When we keep ourselves in that limited mode of I cannot, we remain there. So simply by practicing again, releasing it with a big exhale and say, I may think at this moment that I cannot do this, what I want to do, but I know that within me, I have the ability to do it. Because the very fact that you want to do whatever it is that you want to do, it means that you have the ability within you. You just haven't discovered it yet. So just by easing into, I may not be able to do it right now, and therefore I may think that I cannot do this right now, what I want to do, but within me there is an ability, and I surrender to that ability within me. And you just surrender to that, and soon you will notice, soon you will see how it has changed, how your life has transformed. All the things that you used to say I cannot, you are now able to do it simply because you have opened yourself up to the possibilities, you have eased yourself into it, and you have given the right command to create your reality. This is how you do it. We're here to do this, to shape our reality, and we can use the power of the words that we think and we speak every single day to create what we want in our lives. And we're here to do that. We are here to be powerful creators. We're here to transform our darknesses. We're here to be the alchemists that we are. And so this is what we're here to do, to remember who we truly are. And so if you practice this, let me know how your transformation journey is. I love hearing your stories because that's what we are here to do. We are here to share our stories. We are here to support each other in our journey and shine our light together. I'm sending so much love. Thank you for being here.